What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, me, Ryan McGuffey, here on a beautiful Thursday heading into the holiday weekend. You can see that I clearly am not in the Recap studios, and that's just fine because you could do the recap anywhere. That's the beauty of YouTube, and we're doing it. It's all brought to you by Hooters, our fine partners at Hooters, originalhooters.com to find one of the 11 Chicago area locations nearest you. They have all kinds of new lunch specials. You got to check them out. Big fans of Hooters. OriginalHooters.com. Get your order to go this weekend. You don't want to cook this weekend? Pick it up. Order.hooters.com. They'll get you set up. You can even get it DoorDash. We got plenty of stuff going on. Getting out on the water today, which is going to be a blast with the fam. But I've never too busy to come with you to the recap lunch hour. All right, so really cool thing happened last night. I'm not sure how many of you were watching Clayton Kershaw strike out his 3,000th career hitter. I don't know if that'll ever happen again. Maybe Chris Sale gets there, but he's injured again and he's banged up. And if he doesn't get there, he's about 480 strikeouts shy. It's about 2.5 more seasons for Chris Sale to get there. After that, folks, you have to go down. I think you got to start looking at young guys like Paul Skeens. 3,000 is legit. The 20th person to ever do it. Clayton Kershaw, one of my favorite people in the game. The 4th lefty in history to ever do it. Really, really cool stuff. The comments are pouring in, so let's get to the show. And you know Eric and Becky are the first two. Eric, rocky start for the Cubs last night, but they found a way to win. Congrats to Kershaw for 3,000 Ks last night. Definitely Hall of Famer. Let's go get the sweep tonight, no doubt about it. This is a little bit different to do. Oh boy, a little bit different to do the comments this way, but bear with me. Becky says Ortiz was going to start for Cleveland tonight, but he's on leave for some reason. That reason being he's under investigation for gambling. So it does impact my play later on in the show for bet of the day. Jess says, interesting about Ortiz. Guardians must be desperate for a win tonight. Shota had a shaky start, but he was able to last for 6 innings, and the offense got back into their groove. That offense, by the way, is so much fun to watch. How you like that? That is the boat that we're about to take off on here, and I'm not afraid to let you guys know that. Now we just need to vote Suzuki in for the All-Star game. 73 RBIs deserves recognition, in my opinion. I think it's a lock. He'll be named a reserve. I don't even think you have to vote him in. He's been so good. He's already had a career high in home runs. The real Phil Simms. Win last night. Let's go for the sweep tonight. That comment froze up a little bit. Sorry about that, Phil. I think the voting is over. Kate Horton on the hill tonight, says Becky. Yeah, a couple of rough starts lately for him. Where are we today, Guff? Why are my comments not showing up on stage? You guys aren't seeing the comments, I suppose, here. Uncle Ted. All right, so, Jess, I'm out on the water. We're going to hit the lake here in a second. We're going to Lake Michigan. We're going to the OG spot here on the Indiana-Illinois border, which is actually just awesome. There we go. There. That's where we are, Jess. Sweating down here in the underneath the bowels of the boat. Ted, Mitch Keller, time Cubbies freaking dealt last night. Yeah. Again, I still want to do it at the top of the rotation, but Mitch Keller, I would not be mad about. Landon, I've gotten into the habit of turning off the TV if the Sox are up by 3 or fewer in the 8th or later, especially on the road. I may have to until they sign a closer this offseason, no doubt about it. I said that they should have done this. The one area that I thought Chris Getz could have been better at is signing a 1-year flip closer. Easier said than done sometimes, but they would be in a much different situation had they had a guy. They just don't. People are complaining, Grant Taylor, 2 innings, etc. Yeah, he shouldn't be pitching 2 innings. He should not be pitching 2 innings, in my opinion, right now to try to get a save.
Right, you want to go right side or left?
Phil, congratulations to Clayton Kershaw. Definitely one of the greatest of all time, no doubt about it. Swayze, my guy. What's up, my dude? Mitch Keller pitching his way out of Pittsburgh and heading to the shy that dude has been dealing. I love seeing motivated players. Hopefully he continues that if he is traded to the Chicago Cubs, because that would be why the Cubs are actually going out to get him. Happy 4th of July Eve. Guff, congrats to PCA and King Tuck for officially being named starters for the All-Star game. Hope the Cubs have more players added. They're definitely going to have – I would say that Seiya Suzuki's an All-Star. I would say Matthew Boyd is an All-Star. I think from there it gets a little dicey. I think there's going to be some guys who don't make it that should or could, but the Cubs are Michael Busch, by the way. I'm not saying he's an all-star, but he's been a machine. What do I think of Harrison Bader for a fourth outfielder for the Cubs? I think I like that name, David. I like that name a lot because veteran guy who's been there, done that. I think it's exactly what the Cubs need in order for that to in order for that. They need some. I think they need a Mike Talkman, Harrison Bader type. Look at my guy Chef Justin Haley, top 5 finisher, 20-1. Book it. I love it. By the way, the NASCAR street race this weekend, we have given all of our tickets away. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you, NASCAR, for teaming up with us all month for the NASCAR street race this weekend in Chicago. The traffic is already real, folks. It's already always real, but it's real. I just sat in it, and it's awesome. The city looks great. What a great day. What a great weekend to have the NASCAR street race. You have to keep Taylor exclusive for the 9th. Yo-yoing a young kid role is tough when you don't know when you're coming up. Agreed, but they might keep Grant Taylor as a starter long term. That's why 2-inning saves I'm not a big fan of with young guys, and I actually am on board with what you just said. Kyle, thanks again. Just Pitt swept away the Deadbirds. How about the Cardinals? Right when they get hot, they go flat against a team like Pittsburgh, who's red hot, and it still doesn't matter. Because as Jess knows, they will squeeze every ounce of trading these guys as possible. Godfather, 3rd game of the series, chance to sweep rookie pitcher going in a lineup with Brujan, Birdie, and Turner. I like Godfather's creativity today, not just saying something about the luxury tax. That's fantastic. Godfather, you never cease to amaze me. There's Jess with nutting, has made sure that the Cubs will pay extra for Keller and Bednar. Ricketts open up the checkbook. Jess is always on top of it when it comes to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, crap. Is Guff a ginger? That's a lot of stolen souls, boy. Just kidding. Come on. You don't know. This is the first time you realize that I'm a ginger? Come on, Uncle Ted. You've been on board. I know I'm showing off a little bit more skin today. But this is the first time you actually realize that? Come on, man. Better watch out. Breaking out. Maybe I'm breaking up, you said. Well, Jess or Becky, I apologize. I'm coming to you here. Phil, Suzuki, Kelly, Boyd should be in Atlanta. I think Carson Kelly is going to be interesting now. I think he might be, but I'm not sure he's a lock anymore. OD, let's have a great afternoon. Enjoy the weekend, Guff. Appreciate you, OD. You too. We got some bets coming up. Let's hammer them together. Internet's a bit shaky on my end, Guff. Have fun on the lake. Stay cool. This will be a short show, folks. Looks like Davidson and Bedard are in discussions for a contract extension. Not a shock. Could be one of the reasons the Hawks didn't go crazy in free agency. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. All the people who thought he might be in trouble or he might be going somewhere, that is not. What's a ginger? Come on now, Chef. Come on now. 2% of the population, baby. 2% of the population. All right, so it looks like the internet might be a little unstable. Let's talk about our friends at Hooters. Over the weekend, they have snow crab legs right now for $14.99 a pound. $14.99 a pound. That's fantastic. What a special here in July. Of course, the Repo, Rockin' Rita, $8 all month long. The new drink of the month, the Big Daddy mugs with Kona Big Wave, with the Sam Adams Summer Ale, with the Michelob Ultra. You got to take that care of that beach bod. And what am I missing? The Kona Big Wave. The Kona Big Wave. The tender tacos, the OG wings, the burger for lunch, 11 to 3 every day. They have great specials. In terms of the NASCAR street race, I did mention them. We were proud to partner with NASCAR all month long here on the recap. The street race this weekend, July 5th and 6th in Grant Park. And, of course, just kind of hitting out all of our this thing's, I'm sorry, folks. Some of the stuff's freezing up on me, too, here. Oh, boy. This thing's freezing up. I'm trying to get to the bet of the day, which I'm going the Cubs over 8.5, 2 shaky pitchers, 2 guys that haven't done it of late. I had Clayton Kershaw last night, which was awesome to see. Had him getting 5 or more. My system here is all locked up on me, folks, and I apologize for that. There's the street race. Let me get the hang on. Okay, let's get rid of that. All right, folks, I'm probably going to knock this out early. I'm going Cubs over 8.5. That'll be our bet of the day. Sorry about the technical difficulties here I'm having. The system's locking up on me. and sounds like it's a little bit of a shaky signals at times. So let's wrap this thing up and knock it out because I can't get to the bet of the day, and we'll just wrap it up from here. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your holiday week and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Short show today. Plenty to discuss. Didn't get to all of it. Appreciate you guys for being here. The NASCAR Street Race, enjoy it this weekend. We are not doing a show tomorrow. No 4th of July show here on the recap. So enjoy the weekend. We'll have recaps for you all weekend long. Take that.